Good morning, guys. How are you? Welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. All right, so it's about 8:15. I've been up for a while. I got the kids off to school. I'm actually off this morning because I have an appointment to get my hair done, which is ridiculously needed. And then I'll be working this afternoon, and I just have a lot of stuff to get done today. So I thought I would take you along with me. I'm not gonna wash my hair this morning since I'm going to the salon and they're just gonna color it and wash it anyway. But I am gonna take a shower this morning already. I have packed the kids' lunch, gotten them off to school, made Adam's lunch. He's at work. I was just having one of these Accelerator cherry limeade energy drinks. I normally get the Celsius ones, but this one's pretty good too. I know, I'm an energy drink convert. I didn't used to like energy drinks. I still am like cautious because they do have a lot of caffeine in them. So if I have one of these, I'll only have like one other coffee today. So, you know, my heart won't explode. Do you guys ever just get like tired of having to put on makeup every day? Like, I know you don't have to put on makeup every day, but it's just like, it's annoying. Like sometimes I just like resent it. I know I don't have to put on makeup, but I'm doing very minimal today. I do have to work this afternoon, and I will be teaching a class on camera, so I at least have to look semi-presentable. So this is what I do when I want to look presentable, but I don't want to put a lot of makeup on. Okay. I'll link all this stuff down below. I really like it. I've been using it for a while. Clinique Moisture Surge. This is just like a tinted moisturizer. It has SPF in it. So I put that on. And then I really love this Natasha Denona cream blush. Now it does have highlighter, which is kind of beyond me. I don't even know that I really know how to use highlighter. I've tried to use it before and it just makes my nose look shiny, and I guess I'm too old and I don't know these things, so so that's fine. And then I'll probably just put on some mascara and call it a day. I've been going back to my Clinique mascaras because they do actually do a really good job. My absolute favorite mascara is from Thrive Cosmetics. I think I've probably talked about it before. It's like a tubing mascara. You have to order it directly from their site, so that part's kind of annoying, and I'm out of it right now. If I don't put on mascara, everyone asks me, are you tired? Are you sick? You look tired. Okay. This is thickening brow mascara. I don't know why they call it brow mascara, but whatever. It's basically just like a tint for your eyebrows, so I usually put that on so I look like I have eyebrows. I did get microblading like several years ago, and it's probably started to fade a little bit, but you can still tell, so I haven't gotten it redone yet. And then I just put lip gloss on. This is the Laneige. They have so many different flavors of this. What do you call it? Flavors? I don't know. Scents. I really like this stuff. This one is the berry. As you can see, I've almost used it down to the bottom. I keep a travel one of these in my travel bag. I keep one in my drawer in here, and then I keep one in my nightstand as well. I just love it, how like hydrating it is. So my hair, like I said, I showered, but I didn't do anything with my hair. So I think I'm just gonna brush it out because she's going to highlight it and cut it. So I have not cut my hair in probably, I don't know, last time I cut my hair. It was probably during the like middle of the pandemic sometime. It's been over a year since I've cut it. I know for sure the last time I got it highlighted, I didn't have her cut it, but it needs to be cut. The ends are getting kind of dry and yucky, so I'm probably gonna have her cut off like that much. What's that? I don't know. I'm probably gonna have her do like 3 inches, which that'll be enough. And then at least when I put it up in a clip, it'll be more manageable. It'll also be more manageable to wear it down as well if I want to do that. Okay, glasses. All right, and you leave in like 10 minutes. There's hairs everywhere. Okay, I want some coffee because I'm gonna be at the salon for like 2 hours. So I want to have a coffee with me. So I'm going to Scooters. Not my favorite, but I have a free drink.
Scooters, can we get started for you?
Hi, can I get a medium hot latte with whole milk and an extra shot of espresso?
No flavor in it?
No flavor. I just noticed they have omelet bites on their menu. I wonder if they're as good as Starbucks. Yeah, so I do have a free drink on my Scooters app, which I don't know where that came from, but hey, a free coffee is a free coffee. All right, so do you guys like Scooters? Have you tried it? Do you have one? Ours is like fairly new. I have to say, their hot coffee is so much better than their cold coffee. Like every time I get like an iced latte there, I have to ask for like 2 extra shots. Holy shit, that car almost just hit me. Jeez. I have to ask for like 2 extra shots of espresso, and then I ask for extra ice, and it's still like not, it ain't right. So I try not to get iced coffee there, but their hot coffee is pretty good. Okay, so I have my coffee, my water. Let's go get the hair did. Okay, so I'm done. It looks much nicer. She did like put some waves in it, which I think is nice. We'll see how long they will stay. My hair doesn't hold curl very well, but I do like the color, so yay. Okay, so since I was like out of the house around lunchtime, normally I probably would have stopped and gotten myself something to eat, but I knew I had Factor meals in my fridge, and thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. You guys know I have been loving these. In fact, I have been eating these all week. I just ate a couple that I really liked. This one was a black pepper and sage pork chop, and it came with these creamy Brussels sprouts. Oh my gosh, so good. And the broccoli on the side, it really helps me get my veggies in. The next one I recently had is this roasted garlic chicken with sour cream mashed potatoes and green beans. Their chicken is so good and moist. It's not dry at all when you reheat it. And then this last one I tried was a blackened salmon with cauliflower grits. So freaking good. But this one is one of my favorites that I've tried many times before. It is the jalapeno lime cheddar chicken with spicy cilantro cauliflower rice. So it comes pre-portioned, chef prepared. These meals are never frozen. You can see in here we have a chicken breast with some queso and some jalapenos and some green onions and then some cauliflower rice on the side. All you have to do is pop this in the microwave for 2 minutes and boom, you've got lunch. Actually, I even eat them for dinner sometimes too. But these really help me stay on track during the week, especially when I'm working from home. But I also really wish that I would have had these when I worked outside my house at the hospital. I wish I could take them with me when I traveled. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But these are just great pre-portioned meals that you can get in like a variety of different diets. They have keto and vegetarian and a bunch of different options, just so many different choices. And like I said, they are all really delicious. I have not had a bad meal yet. In fact, I've even sent them to work with Adam and he really likes them as well. There's a mushroom chicken thigh one that he really likes. I always give those to him because I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms, but he loves mushrooms. So anyway, let me pop this in the microwave and I'll show you how it looks. This holiday season, cross meal prepping off your list with Factor. You can skip the meal planning, grocery shopping, chopping, peeling, prepping, and cleaning up and get Factor's fresh, never frozen meals delivered right to your door. Like I said, they're ready in just 2 minutes and they are so full of flavor. My viewers can head over to factor75.com or click the link below and use code Chapin50. That's going to give you 50% off your first Factor box, which is a huge savings. So I really hope you guys try it out. Once again, the link is down below. It's factor75.com and use code Chapin50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. Okay, so you guys know I always got to put everything in a bowl because it tastes better that way. But honestly, food just tastes better when someone else makes it for you. I firmly believe that. I don't know what the science is. I've had this so many times, but it's so good. So again, if you guys want to try Factor, I highly recommend them. Get this jalapeno chicken, so good. I'll have my coupon code and the link in the description box below and also on the screen right here. Take advantage of the sale because you aren't going to want to miss these awesome meals. I think holiday time especially is a great time to get these because we're all so busy I don't have time to think about lunch, so it's great. Milo's sitting here staring at me. Of course, now they're both gonna come over here. Boy, Murphy. We put this like basket of toys back every single day. Usually the kids pick it up after they get home from school. And just like a little kid, Milo goes and grabs the toys out of there and throws them all over the living room. Can you catch? You're not a very good catcher, are you? You're not. I know. Murphy's a good catcher. Okay, so it is 5:15. I just finished work probably, I don't know, 45 minutes ago. I had to teach a class this afternoon on servant leadership. I like teaching that class, but it's always a little bit difficult for me to like figure out what level to teach it at, because there's usually like a mix of people on the call, from like, you know, entry level to like people who aren't supervisors, middle managers, leadership. Like, I don't know, sometimes it's difficult for me to like figure out how to frame it. So, you know, hopefully I didn't do a terrible job. But, you know, what I always tell people when I like teach facilitation and stuff is that we're always more critical of ourselves than other people are of us. And like our team always does after action reviews, after we, you know, teach and stuff like that. And like 100% everyone on our team is like, oh man, I really screwed that up. And I'm like, I didn't notice that at all. So yeah, just always remember that. And like, just facilitation and teaching in general is something that you don't get better at unless you do it a lot and do it consistently. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say do it a lot, but you have to do it like over and over. It's not something that someone can really teach you. I mean, obviously someone can like teach you tips and tricks and things like that, but it's something that you really have to do. But the more I do it, the more I really enjoy that part of my job. And that's good because I get to do it a lot, which I really, I really love. So, work is done for today. I am working tomorrow, and then I'm taking a couple of days off at the end of this week. I'm trying to use up some of my vacation before the end of the year, especially around Christmas time, so I can get some things done. But for the last maybe 30 minutes, I've been finishing this video that I need to upload. And yeah, I have just transparently had a really hard time like balancing everything lately, and it's been just kind of getting to me. And so I'm trying to figure out some ways that I can, you know, still keep doing YouTube like I want to, and, you know, take care of my family and do my job and everything like that. It's always something that I think every working parent struggles with. I don't think there's ever really a perfect balance. I think it's more like work-life harmony, because especially for those of us that are like more like type A overachiever type personalities, we just get ourselves involved in so much that sometimes it's hard to like say no and pull back. And I definitely struggle with that as well. I definitely struggle with saying no. I think that I've gotten better about it, but I'm still not perfect. not by a long shot. So I'm gonna upload this video, send it in, and yeah, I have just hired an editing service, which I've worked with video editors off and on over the years. I guess the last, you know, I guess I've really been doing YouTube consistently now for like 6 years. And I've worked with editors on and off over this time, and I don't know what they're barking at. It really does help me, but it requires a level of organization that I have just not been able to achieve for the last little bit. And so my plan is to basically take some time off this month, not just because like my kids are going to be home and off of school, but then also because I have vacation I need to use up, and then also because I want to get like caught up and ahead. Like I don't want to be so behind all the time on everything. It's just like I know I am a procrastinator by nature, but this is like a different level of procrastination. This isn't even procrastination. This is just like my plate is too full. So I'm trying to do some things to like get editing help from, not from like an actual like, or I guess not from like a person, which I've worked with in the past, but like an editing agency, like a service that edits videos, so that I can be more consistent, I can work ahead, and just to take like all of those hours off my plate. I think once I get going is going to be super helpful. So that is something I've done. And then also I am looking into getting some admin help, which I have worked with a virtual assistant previously, like off and on, that has helped me with like just some like admin tasks. Like for example, when I do like printable recipes and stuff like that, I mean, just like typing out recipes, typing out the description box, you know, like all of that stuff that kind of is like running in the background and kind of goes unnoticed, but actually takes up a lot. It takes up a lot of time, and it's like, I should be just like hiring, from a business point of view, like I should be hiring that out. And then like, I should be just doing the things that like I need to do, like content creation and planning, video planning, and anyway, stuff like that. So anyway, that's what's been going on recently. And also, since I'm not traveling for work, around the holidays, like I don't think I have to go on a trip again until like mid to late January. That's always a good time too, to get caught up on stuff. I have like so many projects I want to get done around the house too. So no shortage of things to do. I'm looking at my office right now, and it is like, it is a freaking disaster. Like disaster isn't even like, disaster isn't even fair. Like it's in a horrendous state. Like Adam is like a neat freak, and he like comes in here and he's like, I don't know how you can stand this. I'm like, I am like, just, I don't know. I'm not a super like organized person by nature. I'm kind of a messy person. Like, I don't know. Like if I just throw clothes on the floor like that, it doesn't bother me. Like I know like it bothers some people to see that, and like I totally get that, but like I'm not a person that bothers. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like, anyway, yeah, so that's one of my projects definitely, is to I have like so many clothes I need to go through and either like donate or sell on Poshmark, or I don't know. We're not gonna talk about that today. Okay, I need to get this done, and then we're gonna go figure out what to cook for dinner. Okay, so this is not what I'm making for dinner, but I'm kind of gonna make it as an appetizer, I guess, because I thought out these scallops the other day and I haven't gotten the chance to cook them, and so I don't want to put them back in the freezer. I want to use them, and I don't want them to go bad. So I have some scallops here. I just seasoned these with salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then I crisped up some bacon, but I left some of the pieces kind of floppy. So I'm gonna do bacon wrapped scallops, obviously. So I'm gonna wrap these in bacon and then sprinkle on, this is a little bit of brown sugar mixed with ginger. I'm trying this recipe from sweetseadesigns.com. Okay, so I've never made bacon wrapped scallops before, but this was a great recipe to try. I recommend it, so I'll link it down below. And then for dinner tonight, I decided to make some Cuban sandwiches. They're not super authentic because I don't have the correct bread or buns that are traditionally used, but I had this pork loin left over from the previous night, and anytime I do that, I like to make Cuban sandwiches if I can. So I'm just gonna take some of that thin sliced pork and put it on some bread with some yellow mustard. I thin sliced some pickles, and I also added some ham. And then I just buttered the outsides of the bread and pressed it down in the skillet, kind of like a panini press. I actually do have a panini press, and I haven't used it in years. I probably just need to go ahead and donate it because it's probably just taking up space in my cabinet. But this is what we had for dinner. I also cooked some tater tots in the air fryer because I had half a bag of those that I needed to get used up. And this is your reminder to cook tater tots in the air fryer because they turn out super delicious without any extra oil. And that was a pretty good dinner. All right, so this is the video that I need to get posted tonight. So I'm just double checking the description box. I just rewatched the video on my channel to make sure I didn't miss anything. And let's see, I added subtitles. I linked the video on the end screen. I put the card. I made sure that everything was okay. and I pin the comment, which is a requirement. Sometimes if it's a sponsored video, they require that you pin a comment with the link and everything. So now I can just change it to public, done, save, boom, there we go. And then I just go back to the main page and make sure it posted. And then if you check back here, like throughout the next hour, it will like rank your video, which YouTube didn't always do this ranking system. In fact, I think it's something like relatively new within the last couple of years, and YouTube is, as a company, very smart to do that, right? Because they are gamifying the system, okay? So they're basically using gamification to make their creators feel some type of way about the videos they post. Because when you log into your dashboard and you see, oh, this video is doing really awesome, it's like, oh, like you feel really good and you're like, oh, this is awesome. My video is like 1 or 2 or 3 out of 10 of, you know, the 10 past videos I posted. It's doing well. And then sometimes you log in and it's like ranked 10 out of 10, and it's like, oh, this video is doing crappy. And like either way, it makes you, I need to let Murphy in. Either way, it makes you feel some kind of way about posting videos. Like, come on, Milo, let him in. You know, like if it's doing really well, then you're like, oh, I need to make more videos like that. And then if it's not performing well, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so terrible. I need to make another video ASAP to make up for that. Like, and I know that I'm not the only one that feels this way, because I have other friends, obviously, they're YouTubers, and I talk to them about this kind of stuff, and it's like they're using our own metrics against us. Like, it's bizarre. Like, that is why I feel so strongly about like keeping my regular job, not just for like stability and security and because I love my job and I've like worked hard for my education, but like, and I know there are jobs like this. I'm not saying there aren't jobs like this, because there are jobs that are very like performance metric based, but like imagine coming to your job like every single day and logging in and either having your boss say, you're doing really well today, like, or you're doing really terrible today, you need to step it up. Like, you're just constantly having like metrics like shoved in your face about like how you're performing. And I think sometimes it just takes, for me, I think sometimes, and I think over time, it has sort of like taken the fun out of making videos, which is really too bad. Because, okay, so I don't know, do you guys watch, I think it's Raw Beauty Christie is her name. She used to be a beauty channel, and I really have never watched beauty channels that much. But now she's more of like a home and lifestyle channel. Like, she had a kid and she does like homesteading and stuff like that. And I'm not even subscribed to her, but randomly one of her videos popped up last night, and it was like talking about basically like social media has changed so much like over the last 10 years, and especially since like COVID and everyone's dead inside, and like everyone's mean on the internet now, and like the internet was like this honeymoon period, and now all of a sudden it's like we're over that.
But did you know I just got 3 victory royales in a row?
3 victory royales?
My first 3 games, I got 3 victory royales with Jack and his brother.
Wow.
See, like, I played the first time playing Fortnite on my computer, and I'm like already goated.
He's goated.
On him.
Did you find the Grimace Shake in Fortnite?
There's no Grimace Shake in Fortnite. That's Mom's favorite song, by the way. I'm Grimace Shake in Fortnite.
I'm Grimace Shake in Fortnite. You guys watch the H3 podcast? I know people either like love it or hate it. I don't always listen to it, but I have been lately, so it's like stuck in my head. But anyway, the whole rationale of this video was like, the honeymoon phase of the internet is over, and every video like that you put on your channel or on your TikTok or on your Instagram has to be like the best video. You have to like cut out all the pauses, and like everyone has to make videos like Mr. Beast, and you know, everything has to be optimized, and like, I don't know, it takes, and she was saying this too in her video, like it takes the fun out of just like creating and making videos. Like when you have to worry about metrics and every single little thing, and I don't know, like I think I just have to be done doing that, because I just have to make it about what I enjoy and not worry about optimizing every single little thing, because it's exhausting and it takes the fun out of it. And I think that, you know, your audience knows that. Like, I don't know, we can't all be Mr. Beast, because Mr. Beast is goated.
Can you cut it?
Yeah. All right, I gotta get ready to go to bed, but I need to take my meds, and my med organizer is empty. I call this my rainbow depression aesthetic, to organize my antidepressants and thyroid meds. Ready to go night night? Let's go night night. Let's go to bed. Go night night. Night night. It's cool. So thank you guys so much for spending the day with me. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these videos. I had a lot of fun filming this one and just chatting with you guys all day. Don't forget to check out Factor. Again, I have that code with that 50% off your first month in the description box below. And if you're looking for another video to watch and you want to see how I made my meal plan and a grocery haul and what I cooked for dinner all this week, you can click on this video right here, and I will see you again tomorrow for another Vlogmas video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and see you later. Bye.